Message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. In case you're wondering why I'm doing so many Lisa videos, it's because I'm trying to catch up with the ones that I missed when I was off. So I'm jumping over carnivore mindset tips and my carnivore course, what to expect. If anyone desperately, sit down Hannah, no. If anybody desperately wants me to do it, I'll do it, but I really don't want to do a carnivore video. Right. Friday haul and favourites: new Louis Vuitton, Murakami, Speedy, Nano, home, Decor, skincare. Shall we jump in?
I have had some...
What did that say? This video, what?
I have had...
Didn't do it. Must have been a previous thing I was watching.
I have had some really magical moments this week. Hey guys, happy Friday.
Can't wait to
I
hear
have
that.
so much good stuff here to show you. And like I said, I'm going to be doing some favorites, and I'm even going in the Wayback Machine and trying some of my older favorite products. I'm actually cleaning out my makeup closet upstairs. Brooke has helped me so much, and I will put a picture of it up here. And up there, I have all of my backup makeup. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'm going through drawer after drawer in my plastic drawers and going through those things. And
I thought they were there for reference and what have you.
And I'll share my lip combo and everything in the foundation and all of that stuff in just a minute. Okay,
See, you can see it quite clearly here, how different her head is to her body. Someone said in the comments video that the assistant was shade matching the foundation so that her face would match her body, but she can't see that. Can she not see how yellow her face is and how brown her body is? Looks fucking ridiculous. And she was a freelance MAC makeup artist, folks.
Video is brought to you by Comfeely. You know,
fuck's sake, can you not do a video without it being sponsored now? Lord above. Can we jump this bit? I won't double speed it because it upsets Elizabeth, but can I just whiz past this? Because I don't want to hear the nonsense.
One of the new ones that I wore yesterday with a dress.
Hang on, what I'll do is if I mute her and fast forward it, we'll see when she finishes. So he's showing a bra that's covered in whatever it's covered in. And then somebody else say it's not comfily, it's comfily. Who knows with Lisa? It's over the shoulder boulder holder. You see the... Is it supposed to be a different colour on the band? Or is that your fake tan or whatever rubbing off on it? There, look. Looks manky. Are you done yet? Oh, no, 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 no. There's a thing. I should do it on hers, shouldn't I? I've got a thing that you can set up so it jumps the sponsor so you don't have to listen to it. And whoever gets to the video first can do that. And if you've got that installed, then it jumps the sponsor. I might do that next time. Have a look first and see if I can set it up. Oh, for the love of God, will you just shut up already? How long do you have to talk about this for? Must be paying her really well for this. Why do we have to see pictures of you in your bra, really? So disrespectful to your husband. 23% off. Are we done yet? Fucking hell. Who fucking right?
This lip combo. Okay, first of all, let's start with, I've been going through my foundations. You guys would not believe, I had a whole, you'll see it in my closet, it still has some more stuff in it. A whole round, like, Lazy Susan type thing that I had foundations in. So today,
How are we supposed to see it in that picture? We can't see fucking anything. And yes, we would believe, because every week you're buying a new fucking foundation in the wrong colour, and you buy 2 of everything, and then you go back and buy another one. It's a wonder that the upstairs hasn't collapsed under the weight of fucking foundation.
I chose this one and decided, actually I tried this the other day, and then I wanted to wear it today for you too. This is that newer version of the Lancome Tint Idole. I have it on today. It has a pump. It has beautiful.
Look, it's manky. This is a running thing with you. Everything's fucking dirty and manky looking. Can you not give things a wipe before you show them? Who would hold up dirty fucking clothes and shoes for sale and dirty bottles of fucking foundation?
Coverage, beautiful coverage, and it's long wearing. It's good for mature skin, like all the things that I like. I like full coverage, medium to full. I like long wear, humidity proof, and mature skin proof. That's what this is. Now, this particular shade, which is 355N, I did find that.
Hang on a minute. Let me find pause. I have no idea where I was now. Just had a chat with Tech Help. But it's like, I say that earlier. Can she not see? Does she think if she puts a jacket on and you can't see her arms, then that's... who knows?
That now that I've been sitting out in the backyard. I haven't even gone to the pool or the beach yet. I just like to sit out there and, listen to a podcast, or I'm taking so many courses right now, and or like a book. I listen to books on Spotify, and I just love to sit out back. But pretty soon it's going to get too hot for that. I know that, so I'm enjoying it. And this is a little bit too light, so I'm going to see, I'm not going to see. I'm going to put this away until it matches me again, or I might even just give it away and then I can repurchase later. Because
why give it away and then buy it again? Why? It's fucking wasteful, Lisa. Lots of people on YouTube have their summer colour and their winter colour, and they're going into winter from summer colour, and they're going into summer from winter colour, and they use them and they put them away and then they use them again until they're fucking empty. Why can you not do that? Why is it so fucking difficult for you to use stuff and not fucking waste it all the time?
Because sometimes you don't want to keep all your foundations. And I'm going to wear what I've been loving, which is the Maybelline Serum in 220 and I think 310 over it. But I am going through.
Right, so you do 2 layers of foundation. The fuck? I said it before. She wore 2 layers of foundation, and she set foundation with foundation because she was using that Laura Mercier fucking whatever it was, and then bronzer, and then contour, and then blush, and then whatever. And it's like, you'd need a trowel to put all that on.
Through like some older things just to, get clean out and rediscover some beauties like this. Okay, first of all, these lip liners from Dolce & Gabbana. Oh my gosh, so good. The lightest one, the honey nude, is too light for me. Even the nude brown, I used it first today. Yeah, I used.
How is honey nude too light for you? Right, honey nude is the second up from the bottom on Brooke's arm. How is that too light?
Nude brown. I used it first today. Yeah, I used nude brown today. I saw this lip this morning. I went on Instagram to do my DMs to answer you guys back and give you a heart if you hearted me. And I saw a picture
Why can't you give people hearts even if they didn't heart you?
of Jennifer Coolidge, and she had a lip similar to this on, where it's kind of like a brownie lip liner with a nudie, fleshy pink center. And so I'll be putting that up here. And I was like, that's what I want to do today. I love to be inspired like that and to try to.
It's not inspired. You're copying. Fuck's sake. This is not a good day for me to do a Lisa video. Everything that annoys me about her, she's put into this video so far.
Recreate a lip. So I started out with the brown one and it wasn't dark enough. So I love that, my brown nude. So I went over it with, I think this is my favorite. It's the rosy nude. I went over it with the rosy nude. So that's what I've got on with you guys. I have had some really magical moments this week, all because I am purging so much stuff. I'm gifting it to people that really need and appreciate it. And I am wearing anything I want to wear and just rediscovering things and remembering why I really love something and how it makes me feel. And I feel
I've had some really magical moments this week. Oh, because of how I feel, how I remembered what I wore when I did it. Lisa, can you hear yourself? Fucking woman.
like that's so valuable. So valuable. I mean, I have some new stuff here too, but this Lancome Tender Mirage 250. A lot of people got this when we talked about it. It's what Pamela Anderson's makeup artist used in one of her first comeback. It was at the Variety magazine. That's my favorite Pammy. Like, I love it for her that she has come home to herself and isn't wearing makeup and like reinvented.
You don't love it. You fucking hate it. You despise it with a passion because you can't copy her anymore because she's not doing it. I'm proud of her.
Herself. You guys know I'm all about that. I love it for her. I'm not a person that wants to just wear no makeup. My favorite look of hers was when she first came back in that Variety magazine, where it was kind of like the old Pammy, a little bit toned down with the new vibe. Oh, that caused me to cut my hair, which was probably part of my downfall. But anyway, this was the lipstick, and I can't even remember what was the lip liner. Does anybody remember? Put it down below if you do. But
nobody fucking cares.
This lipstick is phenomenal. This is what made me say this. The smell of this lipstick, the Lancome. Okay, I have to say it's very similar, if not the same, as the L'Oreal. And maybe that's part of the nostalgia. It might be that it's like L'Oreal, but it just smells so good. And I think it's such a pretty color. And it can go so many different ways depending on the lip liner that you put it with. Let me swatch it for you. It's perfection. It's really nude perfection, because a lot of you don't like the ones that have more of a white background. And so for you, that is going to be
A lipstick has a background, does it? Really? I thought you were making your own lipstick. Surely you should know the speak by now. Wouldn't you mean people don't like the ones with a white base? Possibly.
the ultimate nude color. It's
Do you
almost
know what? Nothing to do with anything. But why is there light switches there and light switches there? Why didn't they just put them all together there?
like not white enough to be a center lip color unless you have much darker skin and wear a much darker lip. But wow, that was just, when I put this on this morning, it was magical. I loved it and I couldn't wait to share it with you. Okay, so now let's do some reviews here. Oh my gosh, you guys. This fragrance, Kirky, by Mason Francis Kirkjohn. I just ordered this on a whim. And we know enough about these MFK fragrances that they're high quality. And I'm not really, it's a fruity floral. I think I might have said in the last video it was a fruity gourmand, but it's a fruity floral. Well, remember I had the beachy ones from Joe Malone on this arm, and I had sprayed this on this arm. And as the day went on, I was like, okay, something smells so good and so sexy. And I was, smelling. And so I've been wearing this by itself. Okay, first of all, like I said, it's one that you can just, oh my gosh. Okay, first you get the fruity floral. But if I'm not mistaken, it
Maison Francis Kirkjohn. Kirkjohn. Anyway. Kirky. That looks like kinky if you squint your eyes a bit. A gourmand musky accord. You said it wasn't gourmand. Whatever. Tutti fruity accord. Whatever.
has a base of musk and, is it vanilla or sandalwood? I think it's vanilla. And I have noticed, if you want an everyday sexy scent where I'm not going to make the person beside me start coughing, and I'm so glad I said that, I ordered the new Chanel Chance. I mean, I wanted that so bad. I went to Ulta and was like begging them to sell it to me early. And she was like, no, it's coming out on Friday. And I was like, that's too late. So I ordered it from Chanel.
Why is it too late? Oh, you wouldn't have it in time to show off in your video. So show it off the following week. Honestly, this woman.
Got it in, beautiful box, packaging. And it was a day that Will's tutor was coming over. And so I opened it and I did exactly what I always do. I sprayed the top of the box. And I thought, I'm not crazy about that, but let me just let it breathe. And I was like, wow, this is strong. I better get this out of here. It was here at this table. I said, I better get this out of here. And so I took it and put it in our bedroom.
Why did you put it in your bedroom when John's sensitive to scents? Why didn't you put it up fucking stairs where you never seem to set foot anymore?
Time I walked in the bedroom, I was like, oh my gosh, John's going to freak out. And so I took it. Oh no, before that.
Excuse me, I thought of your husband before you did. You put it in the room and had to walk in a few times before you realised that it might upset your scent-sensitive husband, who you supposedly love. Whatever.
John comes upstairs, I'm in the office, and he said, I don't know what Miss So-and-so has on, but something is getting his eyes were red and watering, his nose was running, something is getting my sinuses. And I said, oh my gosh, John.
Why do you have to say it like that? Not passive aggressive at all, are we, Lisa?
Sorry. I said, it's that new Chanel fragrance. I said, it's in the bedroom. So I came downstairs. I said, it's too strong for me too. And I think I told you when Chanel Chance first came out, I made this girl, we were doing a mommies and me group, and we would switch off mommies, and it was a drop off. Brooke was tiny, not tiny, walking, but maybe two. And two moms would stay.
Tiny. Maybe not tiny, walking. She was 2. Why are we...
from 9 to 12, and the other moms would go do their thing, and we would switch off every week. It was at the church. And I made this girl cough. She was sitting across from me, cough so bad she had to go sit across the room for the rest of the time because I had that Chanel Chance on, the original.
So why did you think you'd like the new one then?
So that is a strong fragrance. I've never experienced that even with the Chanel No. 5 or the Gabrielle or any of those. So we boxed it up and took it and put it in John's room because that's where I put my returns. That's the returns department. And we couldn't take it. He had to get it out of here.
Why did you... Right, I boxed it up and I put it in John's room. He's already said his eyes are streaming. His nose is running. He can't cope with it. So you put it in the room where he has to sleep. Is it me?
Boxed it up real tight, brought it in here, and we sent it directly back. So I meant to tell you that last week, and I forgot. So if you're curious about that, it was just way too strong, and I don't know what was in it, but it was something zingy. Okay, you guys would
maybe make notes and figure out what the something zingy was. You guys, what are you having a fucking conniption about now?
not believe the stuff going on while I filmed this. So Brooke has been helping me upstairs she's been listing stuff on my website, and now she's shipping. So she just went by. Okay.
You guys, you'd never cope with what I have to cope with. My daughter just walked past me. I don't know what I'm doing. How am I going to do the rest of my video? She's knocked me out of my zone. Why do the morons that watch this woman not fucking see this?
Let's see. So bottom line on the Kirky is it is, oh my God, it's so sexy. It's one of those scents like I always want, where you can put plenty on, you still smell it, you don't feel like you're overpowering someone, but you feel like if you were to hug someone or sit really close to them, they would tell you smelled good. That's kind of how it is. Okay, so now let me do some more updating. Okay, the saga continues with my multifocal lenses. I can't do it. I tried. These are the second set they gave me, and so many people had asked me what they had given me. So I'm going to put it there so you can see what they tried to do. At first, I had the same one in both eyes, same strength, I guess. And then when I went back and told him that I couldn't even read my phone. And right now,
reading glasses.
Oh, no big deal. I could do this. But when you're in the car and I was in a meeting one day and she was sending me pictures and I couldn't, I was like in the car trying to do like this. So
do like this. I was in the car trying to stretch my arm out.
Right now I can see my phone like right here because I just have on my old one contact. So John, my fabulous husband, told me, well, why don't you just make your font bigger on your computer? Because one of the biggest things was when I'm doing my live videos in my membership, I wanted to be able to see what you guys were commenting on and questions you were asking, because
it's the shower fucking head again, isn't it? You can just move it down. Why don't you make your font bigger? What is... Really? I'm sorry. What is it with this fucking woman? How stupid can you be?
Discussion. That's what makes it different than my YouTube channel. Plus, we go into much deeper topics because I'm on there for usually over an hour. So he made my font bigger. So that helped. And now I'm just putting the same one in. And I'll be honest with you, I had already made an eye doctor appointment with my mom's eye doctor for September. That's as soon as I could get in, even though I had been there before, but that's how good he is. And so I'm just going to go to him in September, ask again, and there will probably not be a good answer, but then I'll know. This guy acted kind of offended when the first ones didn't work. And I was thinking, dude, that's why you sent me home with enough for 1 week and I came back. And he said, remember, you can't have your cake and eat it too. and just really acted kind of like, did not make me feel like he wanted to keep on with me, if I'll put it to you that way. So,
Oh, I wonder why. Did he get your number the minute you walked in the door? Dude, wasn't he kissing your butt?
I would say in the end, I still got what I wanted though, because I know my options. I know what I've got works. These contacts are so thick, even though they're dailies, and they're green. I mean, they are green. And he said, well, do you notice that it's turning your eyes green? I said, no, but he said, well, that's the, is it Blu-ray blocker? And I said, oh, I don't want that. I don't need that. And he said, oh, they don't make it without them. And see, in my mind, I'm that kind of person that thinks, well, nobody in the world makes these without, I guess that's part of my hangups. But
That's part of you being a narcissist who wants what they want and can't hear no.
let's just say I did not feel like he was with me for the whole journey. So there goes that. I had already paid for my contact fitting, I'd already got my prescription, and I felt like, honestly, that's a big life lesson I've had to learn, is to treat things like a buffet and don't feel like you have to overeat and eat everything there to get your money's worth. Eat or take what you want and what you value and feel good about it and go. And so that's kind of how I looked at that. Okay, big time, big.
You're telling everybody that you're an awkward pain in the arse of a customer and you don't realise you're doing it, do you? You think we're all sat here going, oh, poor Lisa, he was horrible to her. Fuck's sake.
Big time exciting thing going on with me. I am redecorating my whole upstairs, meaning I always called it kind of like my upstairs living room, but Tracy, my designer friend, she was a subscriber, then she was my designer, and now she's all of it. She's a good friend. We talk every day. And we are redoing, she calls it the studio. And that does make sense because that room I use for so many different things. And I meant to ask her this, but if I had to say the theme, I love coastal, but because I've lived here my whole life, I don't like kitschy coastal. Because what happens is when people move here, which happens a lot, they immediately go to kitschy condo coastal. And that's just not my style because
Oh, God forbid somebody would move into the area that you've lived in your entire life. Can't have that, can we? Interlopers, how very fucking dare they? And then they have the cheek to decorate their house coastal because they're living in a coastal town.
it just isn't me. And it's just, I've seen it too much in beach houses and condos and everything. But I do still like coastal, kind of like my sea glass chandelier and my slim errands and all of that stuff. So I do want to keep that vibe. But we both found it. I found a different version and she got me the huge one, a huge piece of art. And I would say the whole room is going to be more Capri coastal. So it's still coastal, but imagine like, I don't know enough to say something really clever here, but I'm thinking Amalfi Coast, Capri. I'm thinking by the sea with Angelina Jolie. I'm thinking like a rocky, vibey beach, sexy, a little bit of splash of Parisian. Does that make sense?
No.
So I thought normally I would get everything and then do like a grand reveal, but I wanted to kind of take you along with me. So she had me order a bunch of stuff, and then I chose some stuff too. And these are a few of the things. This tray, marble, these things came from Amazon. So that's especially why I wanted to share. Like these have the little feet on them. And I mean, that is just gorgeous. So this is it's perfect for anything. Put it on top of one of your coffee table books, make a little like a candle, set your remote on there, put this on your bathroom counter and put your skincare on it, put it on your nightstand and use it as a coaster. You know, the possibilities are endless. And then I ordered this one. Here is FedEx. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that one has
Her going loopy over FedEx. Hasn't got a shopping addiction though, has she?
the cool animal print and a soft bottom, and I love like the gold edges. So she said, you know, you don't have enough trays. You need to get more trays. And it's true because trays just, they make everything. So let me go answer the door for FedEx and I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know what's going on out there. I don't know if they're having trouble finding my package, but I have a hair appointment. If you're wondering about my hair, this is
You're recording a fucking video. You're not in that much of a fucking hurry that you have to have a go about the FedEx man. I have a hair appointment. Fuck. Can you imagine living with this?
I washed my hair Monday night and today is Thursday. The next day, I did a membership video. I killed it for that. Then yesterday, what did I do? I cannot remember. Oh, I had dinner. I had dinner last night with my friends. I'll put a picture of us in here. We have known each other. We waitress together.
You couldn't remember what you did last night. Oh, she looks rough in that picture. Amazing, isn't it, when somebody else uses their camera? Oh, you can't see. Can I zoom in on it? What does that do? No. I'll see if I can make it any bigger and stick it in the video.
Together, and three of us went to high school together. So that was great. But I've been in the backyard, in the humidity, and all of that good stuff. And so today I'm going to get highlights. We were letting my color grow out. For those of you that are new, I am trying to be very healthy with my hair because I lost a lot of it after a vaccine. And so, yeah, you'll see, like, it's fine.
It's called fucking menopause, you asshole.
It's growing out, you guys. It's growing out, and I have end tape and extensions. So I have my hair appointment at 12. Okay, so now let's get into sunglasses because that's one of my all-time favorite things. With that said, the other day I was getting some t-shirts for Will, and I went in Gap.
Oh, you actually bought some clothes for your son.
Didn't get anything for me. Didn't see anything.
Fuck's sake.
Shirts for Will, and I went in Gap. Didn't get anything for me. Didn't see anything. Then I walked by Sunglass Hut, and I thought about going in there, but I was like, you know, I'm really on this mission to sell a lot of my sunglasses that when you see things, you're going to see things and you're going to say, well, I thought she liked that. I do. But you guys, I have so much. It's overwhelming. And I would rather give it to you guys for a good deal and have someone.
Maybe, here's a fucking idea. Stop buying more sunglasses and use the ones you have.
Else enjoy it and get some peace and not so much clutter. That's the vibe I'm in. So I've been wearing these. You know, I bought all of those Ray-Bans at one time, and the other ones are more of a square shape. This is my favorite. This is my favorite, is the more rounded ones. And these are so classic. These are gold with the green. Yeah, those are just classic Ray-Ban colors, just like you would get with an aviator. And these are the original wings. The other ones are like wing 3. Those are a little too masculine for me. I don't feel myself in those, but I love these. So I wanted to tell you that. And then I kind of wanted to touch on, I didn't even bring it out here. Remember that lotion that I held up last week? And I thought, I don't even know where I got that. I did get it from Freeze Co. Beauty. I put it on today. That is some good stuff. I didn't even know what urea or whatever that stuff was, but I think that's what makes it work so well, yet be thin. I'm serious. You will feel it the next morning after you wake up. It is the best.
Have you looked it up and found out what it is yet? She'll be calling it her yuck lotion next, won't she? I need a wee, so I will be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. Had another chat with Tech Help, and now I'm completely confused. I don't know where I was or what I was doing, but anyway.
Most moisturizing thin lotion I've ever used.
Oh, yeah. Wait till she actually finds out what it is.
So I put the link down below and you've got a discount code. The beauty of ordering things from Frisco Beauty is one, Christine, the owner, is the nicest person. She is a solopreneur. She works by herself and she is very ethical.
A solopreneur. Is that a thing? Why isn't she an entrepreneur that works solo? Most entrepreneurs work solo. What the fuck are you talking about?
And genuine and authentic. She doesn't just sell things that she doesn't believe in, and everything she sells is straight from the factory and authentic. So she sent me some more things to try. Revitalash, I get mine from her, and the beauty is you can get it from her and get the discount code. And she lives in North Carolina. She lives in Asheville. Okay, the foot repair. If you've been here with me, you guys know I went crazy over this. You know what? I don't think he brought my package up. I think they've lost my package. He may be back. So the foot repair cracked heel cream from Sanita's. This stuff, an intensely softening foot treatment that helps repair rough, dry skin on the feet and heels. Lactic acid helps remove calluses and dead skin, while jojoba and soothing.
Jojoba, you fuckwit.
That helps remove calluses and dead skin, while jojoba and soothing peppermint oils leave feet smoother and softer. This stuff is so good. And like you love something and then you just, for some reason, you quit using it. I don't know if it's like going out of town or something I got out of my routine. But I noticed when I started wearing sandals that my feet looked so dry and wrinkly, even the top of them. And I thought, I need to start using my foot cream again. So I have been using this one and I ordered another one. If you get this, please cut your tube. This is not like me. I'm not a tube cutter. I'm really not. But this one has so much left in it that I bet I have used it an additional week from there. And I put this, not only, my mom loves this too. She's the one that told me how good it was because I think I gave it to her and she just said it was the best thing she'd ever tried. Not only do I put it on my heels, I take what's left and rub it up on the top of my feet, and it has made the biggest difference.
Lisa, it's a fucking foot cream. You put it all over your fucking feet. You don't just choose bits. The fucking... Ah!
Yesterday, I was sitting, a lot of times in the afternoons, I'll just sit on my front steps and put my legs out in the afternoon sun just to get some vitamin D and just because it's so comforting. And when I looked down at my feet, I was like, oh my gosh, I can tell the biggest difference in my feet since I have been taking this. And actually,
can you imagine what the neighbours think? She sat on the steps like a 3-year-old that's just come in from riding their bike.
Putting it on the top of my feet too. So I've got a new bottle of that and I will
tube
list everything below. And then she sent me, I asked her, did she have any makeup wipes? Because we were talking about how the Costco ones aren't working as good as the old ones. And so many of you had such good ideas and favorites. And so I did order a few of them. And I'm doing, like I said, I'm thinking back to before I felt like I needed to try every product on earth. What did I love? What did I use? And I remember using Bioderma. And I just finished one of those great big bottles of Bioderma with the pump top. And the only reason I was really using that is because a lot of times when I would get out of the shower, I'd still have a little bit of residue. And I finished it. Well, she sent me it's that same brand as the lotion. She sent me their micellar water. So
Why is she having such a fucking hard time reading my cellar water? That just reminds me of tech help. I was saying something to Jed and he stood in the doorway. And he said, what's that over there? And I said, oh, it's my cellar water. And he's like, oh, that was it. I said, my face was sore. And he said, what's on the cotton pad that you're wiping your face with? And I said, just my cellar water. And he went, well, no wonder it's sore. Why are you rubbing cellar water on your face?
this removes makeup, cleanses, tones, and hydrates. And zero
And
alcohol, zero perfume. That's probably why. This doesn't sting my eyes. The Colleen Rothschild, her micellar water stung my eyes.
why is she having such a hard time with my cellar water?
Garnier, I got that one day, stung my eyes. And even the Bioderma, I would never say it stung my eyes, but this is even better. So I have been loving this. And then she also sent me, I think I put one in here, these Clean Skin Club cotton pads. And she also sent me the Clean Skin Club wipes, but I haven't used those yet. So I just wanted to tell you what I thought about these. Okay, this is what I typically use. And I would say these are similar to the Colleen, similar to Shiseido. I get these at CVS. And if you've watched any of my empties videos, I showed you the packaging and everything. These are bigger and better. So what I've been doing is using these for my all over initial makeup remover, just like a wipe. And then because these are less expensive, I've been using these for my toner, like AM and PM. And I love these. I would say these are thicker too. Yeah, but these are really nice, really nice. So loving those. Then right along, okay, let's go to this one. These, one of you said that you ordered some wipes or some towels on Amazon. I was like, yeah, I remember now. I love these. These are the Stands Out makeup remover towels. I think these work better than the makeup eraser. There is something about these. You can get this sucker wet with just, I would say, hot water. Like not scalding hot, but not warm. Like hot water.
People know how to use a fucking face cloth. You get it wet with hot water, you wring it out, and you clean your fucking face with it. Why does she think all the... Because they have to be. They have to be fucking dimwits that watch her. That's why.
And just lay it on your face like this. A lot of times I do take these out of town because I hate staining up their white washcloths. I know it shouldn't matter, but it just gets me. I don't want to do that. So I will use this and just go like this, and you guys will not believe it's like your whole face of makeup will be left on this towel. And then you rinse it and it comes out. And then you just hang it up and let it dry.
No shit. Really? Wow. Who would have thunk it?
And the reason I have some that are unused is because I bought a pack and shared with Brooke. So I wanted to mention those to you. And again, so rewarding to rediscover good old things that kind of got kicked to the curb because I've been trying so much new stuff. I think that's just part of the value. Okay, I thought I would just touch on this. This is my skincare in a bag here. I was out of number 3, which is part of the Obagi Nuderm system. I've been using this, let's see, I've been on YouTube for 16 years. So I've probably been using Obagi Nuderm for, I would say 18 years. And I needed the 3 and they didn't have it sold separately. They either had the whole full kit or the travel set. And look at how nice their bag is with the travel set. So I just bought a travel set and I'll just take this with me. I'm out of town and I wanted to show you everything that's in there. And they also have the sunscreen in there and they have Obagi Hydrate. This is a new thing. Like when I first started Obagi, there was no hydrating and I don't need the hydrator. I usually give this away. Matter of fact, we've been taking things like this and when
I don't need the hydrator, really.
you order off of my website, we've been throwing in, brand new products that I haven't used, including I just went through my lip drawer this morning. Like I told you, Anything that was still in the box, Brooke took to add in with your packages. So I'll probably give that to one of you guys. I may even put this in for one of you guys. And I thought I would just say, I had someone ask me this morning on Instagram. They loved my skin. What vitamin C did I use? And what sunscreen
If they really saw your skin, would they love your skin then?
did I use? And I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I always have been. I don't use vitamin C and I don't use sunscreen. I just use this AM and PM. Okay, with that said, it's not that I don't know there are benefits with vitamin C. I have never found one that did not make my skin oily, and I'm fine without it. You know what I mean? I'm just one of those people. I'm a rebel. I've had to face that. I always thought I was a rule follower, but I'm not. It's so weird how you discover things about yourself at 54. I am a rebel. I make my own rules. I
Rebel without a brain.
just march to the beat of my own drum, and I'm embracing it. So I do not use vitamin C and I do not use sunscreen, but I do not tan my face. I wear a full face of makeup to the pool, to the beach, wherever I go. I might not put on eye makeup, but I wear lips and foundation, which is usually got some sunscreen in it, and I powder over it, and I put on contour, and I put on bronzer, all the things, and I wear a hat. And even in my backyard, I usually sit away from the sun. So that's the honest truth. And I know, it's going to upset some people, but that's just what I do. So I believe in this skincare so much. And the Retin A that I use is called Altrino. She wrote me a new prescription.
So you're using hydroquinone in that and Retin A.
I'm supposed to pick it up, and it's the 0.05%. Okay, you guys, I swear I have to get a new camera, but I don't think about it until the camera breaks down. Okay, so, oh my God.
Is it breaking down or is it overheating, or did you need to change the battery? Just because it doesn't want to work for an hour or 2 hours at a time doesn't mean it's broken.
Look what time. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I don't know where I was before I ended up. What was I just talking
Oh, she thinks it's some divine inspiration with the 1111.
about? Obagi. Okay, so there's all that. And I still do love my city lips at night. The clear, I love it. What else? I'm thinking of my nighttime routine. I do my skincare, floss and brush my teeth, put my Invisalign in, and then I use the City Lips Clear and my Revitalash and then Flonase for my allergies. Okay, look at this. These are the red sunglasses that I showed you a couple of weeks back. I will put the picture up here. Remember I told you I kept looking for these like I had ordered them, and then I thought, well, I must have not ordered them. So I ordered them again. These just came in from DHL. So would you guys like these sunglasses? I know they're crazy and they're red,
So you're not going to return them then?
but they're super cool, and I don't want to undo them. They're aviators, they're Valley. I want to give these to one of you guys. So leave a comment down below. You can even just leave red hearts or whatever. You don't have to leave me a compliment. And we will
Leave a comment down below. You don't have to leave me a compliment. Really?
choose one of you and send these to you. Okay, so that's that. Then I cannot believe I almost forgot these. Look at this. Okay, these are more trays for upstairs. I've ordered a new desk, a new everything. It's going to be so fabulous. New lamp, 2 new lamps, 1 big fabulous lamp. Of course, when you order big fabulous things, they take a long time, but that's life, isn't it? So she had me
That's life, isn't it? The woman who expedites everything, because if it doesn't turn up, you're like Kaylee. You think, sorry, madam, you think that if you order it, it should pop out the side of the computer. I've never met an adult So fucking impatient as her.
Order these, and I think they're available in black and some other colors. But that's one thing that she has really shown me is the mix of textures and the mix of colors to get that look, along with mixing high, low, all kinds of stuff like that. So I got these, and I think that they are so pretty. Like these would look so good like on a kitchen counter with your stuff in it or whatever. So I was really excited about those. Okay, I've placed 2 Zara orders, and let me just tell you, I'll be honest with you, and you know I am a Zara fan, always have been. Will love them till the day I die. I don't have a Zara here. So when I order things, I've been paying the extra $25 for fast shipping, and it has been like the worst I've ever had, like 2 weeks. So a lot of stuff I got sells out before I can even show it to you. With that said, I'm not going to just be placing great big Zara orders anymore because it's pointless. I'm just going to get, because I was placing big orders like the $2,500 order so that, and I was shopping for more than me. I was shopping for things to show you, shopping for things for my channel. And I'm not going to do that anymore because I just can't. And I feel like it's going to add so much to my channel and my life and everything. I've been the happiest this past week that I have been in a long, long time, like in my soul. And that is a lot of the reason because
Got a visitor. Hang on a second.
Right, I'll have to go get her.
Okay.
You want anything from the shop?
No thanks.
We got Popworks back in ours, but they're not 49p anymore.
How much are they now?
125.
I'll ask Dad how much they are at Asda, and I'll let you know.
They have a new flavour.
Caramel.
I can't remember. Not caramel though.
There's a chili one, I think. Dad had them the last time because they sent them instead of the ones that I normally get.
It looks something close to like fucking Tia Maria or some shit.
Ooh, I used to like Tia Maria back in the day. We had this Irish fella that the woman who ran the pub. She used to drink Tia Maria,
Yeah.
and anyone who said get her a drink, I'd just put a shot in a glass. And this Irish fella used to say, "And a Tina Maria for the boss." It's like Tia, you turnip.
Close enough.
That'll do. Right, see you when you get back then.
think about even if you loved, like if you're like me and you love cars, like I love my Range Rover and I loved dropping off that Tesla, believe me. What if I got 3 every day? Every day somebody delivered 3 Range Rovers and they just started piling up everywhere. You couldn't even see my front yard. I can't even drive
Oh, she's had an epiphany, has she?
them all. That's kind of how it is. And it sounds ridiculous, but it's the truth. It's like eating too much chocolate cake and it makes you sick and you never want chocolate cake again. I'm not that bad. It's not that I'm not going to be shopping, because I am, but I'm going to just really, it's going to be things I love and things that I'm going to wear. I'm going to be an outfit repeater. You're going to see that when I stand up. And I'm just feeling so good about it. So
So then you went to New York and bought 75 pairs of shoes.
good about it. So anyway, with that said, I have a Zara order on the way, and it is stuff that I wanted that I'm thinking of for like some future trips I have coming up, and it hasn't gotten here yet. And then this stuff got here so late, half of it was sold out. But this is something that I ordered. Brooke said she just saw it when she was in Arizona at the store, but look at that bag. Is it not fabulous? It's actually very similar in the look to my Fendi baguette, the brown sequins, but
Oh, that reminds me as well. I meant to show that when I was doing. Can't talk and do, can I? Was it LisaLisa.com, her thing? When I was showing her shop, I said at the time that that the bag was fugly and she'd probably never use it, and then it's up for sale. And it's like, I know her better than she knows her fucking self. Why am I doing that? Have I pressed the wrong thing? No. Where's the... No, I don't want to go there, honestly. I'm crap at talking and doing now. I just cannot do it. Where's her website now? Because I think at the time we all said, what a fugly bag. Has she got one that's just bags? No. Was it on there? No. Hang on. Or somebody bought it. Don't tell me somebody bought it. They're as fucking insane as her then if they did. They did, didn't they? Jewellery, makeup, gently used, sale items. Was it on sale? No, she just had jewellery on there. Oh, after all that. It was that stupid bag that was shaped like that. And then had this big handle on it. Oh, it's amazing. It's this and it's that. Yeah, gone.
Of course, 100th of the price, if not less. But what I love is look at this little thing they have. Like, so they have these black beads with a string, and that's how you open it. And look how nice it is inside. It is just, I would say their bags, I've always loved their summer bags, especially. I'm not much on the pleather ones, but like for the past, probably since I've been on YouTube, I've always loved their summer bags. So I wanted to show that to you. And I hope you see like all the colors in there. So if that's still available, I hope you get that. Okay, speaking of ordering something and it taking a long time to get to you, I ordered this bag when I went to New York in January for the Murakami collection. I take that back. I didn't order it that day. I think I ordered it the next day. Or I ordered it when I got home. As soon as I got home,
We don't care when you fucking ordered it.
my rep, sent me a text and said, if I can get you the Nano Speedy, what color do you want? And I said, what color do you think I should get? He said, no, ma'am. What color do you want? And I thought about it. And at that time, it was like, this was such a sought after collection. I had to get it. And oh my God, it is the cutest bag on earth. Like, Louis Vuitton has the cutest little baby bags. I was lucky enough to be beside a woman and her daughter that was like, I would say she was 12 years old, and she was getting her first Louis Vuitton designer bag. I think it was when I was on Rodeo Drive. And I asked her, I said, can I please just stand here and just watch this for a few minutes? Because I don't want to creep them out. Oh my God. The little bags they have are just the best. So I just got this last Saturday. John signed for it. It is the Nano Speedy Murakami. I would have never thought about getting a bag this daggone small. Brooke asked me, would my
Why are the LVs upside down?
phone fit in it? And I said, no, you never put your phone in the bag anyway. It doesn't. I mean, no, it doesn't. And
What do you mean you never put your phone in the bag?
I was at a style conference one time. It was years ago at the LTK style conference, and a girl got in the elevator, and she had this just in the classic print.
Oh, she was nice, was she? A nice girl in an elevator. She didn't have a sad aura and a long bag.
And she had it crossbody, and it was so cute. And she said, you wouldn't believe how much I use this bag. She said, it's not an everyday bag, but I use it for things like this. And so I always had that in my mind. Now, if I had to say, maybe I would do not the Nano, maybe just the mini. I don't know. I don't even know what sizes they have. But when I opened this bag, oh my gosh, I just could not get over how cute it is. So as soon as Brooke came over, I showed it to her. She loves little baby cute things. And I told her, I said, I really want to share. I want to share all my bags with her. Honestly, her and my mom, if they wanted to come over here and just take any bag I have, I want them.
If. So you haven't told your mother in all the years you've been buying designer bags, Mum, come over and pick a bag anytime you like. Brooke, pick a bag anytime you like. I'd love it if, yeah, maybe if you made them understand that that's what you want them to do, but that's not what you want them to do, is it?
Them to have it. But this one, I told her, I said, this bag is not going to be like a bag we use for either one of us. So I said, anytime you go to a special event like a wedding or go out of town, I want you to come get this bag. So hopefully we'll have fun with that. Okay, so let me stand up and show you.
So you're putting, what's the word? Restrictions on what she can use it for. Anytime you're going out of town to a wedding or something, you can come and use this bag.
Few things and then I will finally let you go. Okay,
Thank
first
fuck.
of all, I want to show you my new chair. And I'm not going to be able to show it to you in all of its glory. I've been sitting in it, but this is my chair for my desk and for that whole vibe. And notice that it does have the black legs. So here again.
Hasn't anyone said to her, you just did your fucking office, why are you redoing it?
And we're mixing in that little bit of Parisian look and the natural texture, beachiness, comfort, and affordable. This chair, I think I ordered it, I can't remember if it was Amazon or Walmart. I ordered a table from Walmart and they canceled it. I think the whole tariff thing was throwing them off, but John opened it for me last night so I could show it to you today and put it together.
Because you couldn't fucking open a box yourself.
I don't think it was like difficult to put together, but I didn't want to do it. So, okay, so this is a dress. Okay, so this is one of those magic.
So how much was it? I thought you were going to tell us how much it was.
Moments I've had this week. I was telling Brooke about it this morning and she gets me. This is a dress I ordered from Bloomingdale's. And I just haven't had a chance to show it to you girls yet because that is how crazy I had gotten. And so here is the same dress in red. It is, let me see how much. They're aqua. They are $68 and probably on sale. The best, sexiest Victoria Beckham looking dresses ever. And yesterday I put on the black one. And then I had that new comfy like V-neck bra with just that little bit of sheer. So it kept this from being too low cut. And when I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this dress. Then the magic moment happened when I slipped on my Valentino bow flip-flops. I felt like, I don't know, I felt so me. So me. I felt sexy, comfortable, easy breezy. I ran my errands. Oh, I know what I had yesterday. I had a meeting. I'm in like this big group and we had a book club meeting. So that I did that and then I went to lunch and then I went out with the girls last night and I wore the same thing all day, which is what I love to do. And I love.
That's what normal people do, Lisa. Get dressed in the morning and undressed in the evening. They don't do 3 fucking outfit changes as if they're at fucking Glastonbury.
These so much. So just so good sometimes when you come back, especially when you're in, it's not only this business and my YouTube channel, I can't blame it on that because it was my decision to go further. But even in today's times with social media, it can make you just like always want the next thing. And really the way things come to you the best is when you're already in gratitude. And I'm always in gratitude. I tell you guys, I love my life. But I think even in gratitude for even the clothes and the shoes you have, I have just, oh my God, I've enjoyed it. So, okay. With that said, okay. So this is another dress that I got this one's not as everyday. I tried to wear it today, but it's sexy. It's not probably a video dress. This is a dress that I could probably wear in New York if I want to.
I'm sorry, you couldn't wear this for the video, but yet you've got another dress on where you're showing your tits. So what does it matter?
I could wear it with John or just not on a video because, but I love it. So it's a little bit more dressy. If I had to choose one, it would absolutely be
So
these
I'm
two
sorry, what are those there? Are they not your tits? They look the same as they did in that dress. So what's the difference?
stretchy ones. They are just perfection. Okay, now I think I'm down to something just, what can I say? Crazy, chic, fabulous, exciting, all the things. I got these last night. I tried them on, right? You'll see I have this dress on. And I was like, finally, so many things I get you guys don't ever see because I have to return them. And a lot of times people ask me, do you ever return anything? And my thought is, yes. I get so tired of returning things and yet I don't return enough. And so that was another clue that something's not right here. Okay, these shoes, before I shade them to you, because you're going to think Pee Wee Herman, but really think more Prada. Think
Your cat's in the chair. She's going to get in the chair and she's going to scratch it up and she's going to get hair everywhere and then you're going to complain.
more Ferragamo, think more Gucci. And I saw these on Double Vanilla. She stopped this beautiful girl on the street. Just the short on YouTube, the girl, the way she looked, grabbed my attention
And you're going to copy everything she was wearing that day, aren't you?
because I don't just typically scroll shorts. It grabbed my attention. I watched it, and when she told me what her shoes were, I immediately ordered them. Look at these. They are fabulous. Mary Jane platform with a good, thick sole, and I cannot remember what it said, but it said something about comfort. It's got like a comfort insole or something like that. They are magnificent. When I put them on, I think I even did it over here for you. I could just jump. Like, I just felt like I could walk. I mean, she was walking the streets of New York with these, with a blazer. I think she had on or a blazer or a leopard jacket and black pants. So I ordered them and absolutely no regrets. I think that they're fabulous. I've never had this brand. Is it LaRude? They've asked me to send me some things before, but they gave me a page and I just didn't see anything I liked, so I didn't get it. But now they're on my radar. And okay, it has this thing. I always forget to take this sucker off. So it does have this, which is good because then you can try it on around your house. Wow. Okay, and wow, it even has that like that soft bottom. They're nice. So I know they're not going to be for everyone,
Nope.
but they are so good. Okay, and a sticker, a cool postcard. Love the vibe. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is, but it's cute.
Take it out of the bag and look.
Okay, you guys, that is it. Thank you guys so
Hurrah!
much for being here. Thank you to Comfeely for sponsoring part of this video. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. I give you my full gratitude. You are such a part of my life, and I just want each and every one of you to know it is a privilege to share my life with you. Thank you so much for being here. My accessories, okay, classics, petite, favorite hoops from Sheila Fajl, and Golden Tiger. So many of you have gotten this and said you love it.
Is it me or her hands shaking? Maybe you need to eat, Lisa.
And I don't know if this is true, but my parents are really into jewelry. And I think they told me this, if not a jeweler told me this, that when you have something with a face or something that there is a upside and downside, you want it where it's facing the person who's looking at it. So you wear it how you want, but I just thought I would share that tip. That's why I always wear mine facing out like that. I'll show you what it looks like if it's facing up. It would look like that. So I don't know if that helps any of you, but I don't know how many of these are left. And I don't know if they'll do them again. Like when I tried to get Jenny Bird to do the Hear Me Roar ring again, she wouldn't do it. So if you're at all interested in this, I would just say get it because I'll probably be wearing this for the rest of my life. I love it that much. So thank you guys. Thank you to
We don't believe you.
Victoria Emerson for like creating this for me. I am still working on my lipsticks and my lip liners. It's just a long process. And that's another reason that you may not see me here on YouTube quite as much. It's because one, I am working on my courses. I'm completing now my carnivore course. I'll list it below. I'm going to start a new course. I haven't finalized which one my new one will be. And I'm very active at least once a week with my YouTube membership. And I'm in a lot of like really high caliber, they call it containers, but groups. And I have paid thousands and thousands and thousands, way more than any Chanel bag, to be in these groups and these masterminds. Part of me and my personal development, and the reason that I really find it so rewarding to be here, is I love, there's everything I learn I want to share with you.
For a price. There's something to be said about people who say, I want to improve my mind, I want to do a course on whatever, and blah, 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 blah. And then come on YouTube and say, I've just done the most amazing course on blah, blah, blah. If you want me to talk about it, I will. No. Pay me $222 and I'll tell you how to eat feminine carnivore. Go fuck yourself.
Want everything that I do to improve my life, I want to share it with you. I understand that not everyone is interested in that, and I respect that. But if you are, my membership is going to be more and more like almost like a course. Everything I learn and everything I'm implementing, I'm going to be sharing with you on my
For $25 a month.
membership. And it's just a beautiful place to be. It is positive, it is peaceful, it is uplifting. It is the same feeling like you get when you're in church or something, when you're with a group of people that are all there for the same reason and want the best for each other. That's how it is. So I'm inviting you to my membership. I will still be doing, of course, all of those kind of videos like carnivore and things here. It's just we can go deeper. We can have a back and forth discussion because it's live, and we can talk longer. So anyway, sorry, can you tell? I'm happy. I'm very happy. So thank you. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
I fucking can't with this woman. State of that. I just can't with her. She's doing my fucking head in today. Anywho. If you got to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.